projected 50% market growth in aerospace defense surveillance and logistics by Q2 2027. Overview. The aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sectors are on a trajectory for substantial growth, projected to rise by 50% by the second quarter of 2027. This growth is primarily driven by advancements in hypersonic technology and innovations in unmanned systems. Insights from Deloitte and other industry reports highlight key trends, challenges, and projections that shape this evolving landscape. Key trends and projections. 1. Operational growth. The aerospace and defense sectors are witnessing a rebound from pandemic-related disruptions. In 2024, a notable resurgence in commercial air travel demand, estimated at an 11.6% increase in global passenger traffic, signaled a robust recovery. Concurrently, defense spending surged, exceeding $2.4 trillion in 2023, driven by escalating geopolitical tensions. The U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) budget request of $849.8 billion for 2025 highlights an ongoing commitment to unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM). 2. Technological integration. The integration of emerging technologies, particularly artificial intelligence (AI) and digital innovations, is reshaping the aerospace and defense landscape. By 2025, AI applications are expected to enhance maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO services, promoting predictive maintenance and improving supply chain visibility. A Deloitte survey indicated that approximately 81% of industry respondents plan to incorporate AI technologies, reflecting a significant shift toward operational efficiency. 3. Talent acquisition and retention. The industry faces critical workforce challenges, necessitating an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. aerospace sector over the next 2 decades. Companies are adopting hybrid strategies to attract talent, emphasizing competitive wages and partnerships with educational institutions to foster a skilled workforce pipeline. 4. Emerging markets and innovations. The global space economy, which was valued at $570 billion in 2023, is a focal point for growth, with advancements in rocket technology and unmanned aerial systems leading the charge. The U.S. defense budget indicates a commitment to hypersonic research and development, focusing on solid rocket motors and drone technologies. 5. Supply chain resilience. Supply chain challenges persist, including parts shortages and delivery delays exacerbated by geopolitical tensions. The industry is prioritizing supply chain visibility, leveraging digital technologies to track materials and ensure compliance across multiple tiers of suppliers. Comparative analysis of sources. Common key points: all sources agree on the significant growth potential in the aerospace and defense sectors, driven by increased defense spending and technological advancements. Workforce challenges and the need for skilled labor are consistently emphasized. Differences: while Deloitte highlights AI's role in enhancing operational efficiency, other sources emphasize geopolitical factors influencing defense spending. Some reports focus more on commercial growth, whereas others underscore the strategic importance of defense capabilities amidst rising global tensions. Timeline of events. 2023, defense spending surpasses $2.4 trillion, growth in the space economy noted. 2024, air travel demand rebounds with a projected increase in passenger traffic. The DoD requests an $849.8 billion budget for 2025. 2025, expected advancements in AI integration in MRO services and talent acquisition strategies, significant investments in hypersonic and unmanned systems. Detailed trends. 1. Operational growth. The demand for air travel has returned strongly post-pandemic. According to the International Air Transport Association, global passenger traffic is expected to grow significantly, indicating a robust recovery in commercial aviation. Concurrently, the geopolitical climate has necessitated increased defense spending, with countries prioritizing military readiness. 2. Technological integration. AI and digital technologies are becoming integral to operational efficiency in the aerospace and defense sectors. Companies are increasingly adopting AI in MRO processes, focusing on predictive maintenance to enhance aircraft availability. This technological shift aims to streamline operations and improve customer experience, positioning companies to meet increasing demand effectively. 3. Talent acquisition and retention. The aerospace sector is grappling with a talent shortage projected to require thousands of technicians in the coming years. Companies are leveraging digital technologies to enhance recruitment strategies while also investing in partnerships with educational institutions to cultivate a skilled workforce. The emphasis on apprenticeship programs and work-based learning initiatives is expected to expand, addressing the imminent talent gap. 4. Emerging markets and innovations. The global space economy is witnessing rapid growth fueled by innovations in rocket technology and unmanned systems. The U.S. defense budget reflects substantial investments in hypersonic technologies, underscoring a strategic focus on maintaining technological superiority. As defense priorities shape spending, companies are expected to explore new market opportunities, particularly in the unmanned aerial systems sector. 5. Supply chain resilience. The aerospace and defense sectors are facing ongoing supply chain challenges, including shortages and delivery delays exacerbated by geopolitical tensions. Companies are prioritizing supply chain visibility and resilience, employing digital technologies to track materials and ensure compliance. Establishing partnerships and coalitions such as the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition aims to address issues related to counterfeit parts and enhance overall supply chain integrity. Conclusion. The aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors are poised for significant growth by 2027, driven by technological innovation, strategic investments, and a focus on workforce development. The integration of AI and digital technologies will be crucial in navigating the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. As the industry continues to evolve, companies that embrace these advancements and prioritize operational efficiency are likely to lead the charge in this dynamic landscape. The projected 50% market growth in the aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors by Q2 2027 is a significant and multifaceted trend. It is driven by various factors, including international competition in hypersonic aircraft development, advancements in unmanned systems, and the ongoing integration of digital and artificial intelligence technologies. Here are some counterintuitive insights and observations related to this growth. 1. Simultaneous growth amidst supply chain challenges. While the aerospace and defense sectors are expected to experience a surge in growth, they are simultaneously grappling with persistent supply chain issues. This juxtaposition suggests that companies are finding ways to innovate and expand despite external hurdles. The demand for parts and materials is rising alongside geopolitical tensions, which usually complicate sourcing. This indicates a unique resilience within the industry, where companies are adapting quickly to challenges rather than stagnating. 2. Defense spending versus commercial growth. Typically, one might associate increased defense spending with military-focused growth. But the data indicates that there is also a significant rebound in commercial air travel. The 11.6% growth in global air passenger traffic in 2024 contrasts with the defense budget request of $849.8 billion for the Department of Defense in 2025. This dual growth suggests that commercial viability is being supported by defense advancements, as improvements in technology and efficiency in defense applications often translate to enhancements in commercial aviation, particularly in areas like maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO. 3. AI and workforce challenges. The expectation that AI will enhance operational efficiency in the aerospace and defense sectors might seem straightforward. However, the simultaneous struggle to attract and retain skilled labor presents a paradox. Although AI has the potential to fill some gaps in workforce shortages, it cannot wholly replace the need for human expertise. As companies increasingly rely on AI for predictive maintenance and operational efficiency, They also face the challenge of ensuring that their workforce is skilled enough to work alongside these advanced technologies. This complexity suggests that AI might not just alleviate workforce issues but could also exacerbate them if not properly integrated into workforce development strategies. 4. Commercial and defense sector interdependence. The lines between commercial and defense sectors are becoming increasingly blurred. Innovations stemming from defense spending, such as advancements in unmanned systems and hypersonic technologies, are now spilling over into commercial applications. For instance, the growth of unmanned aerial systems (UAS) is being driven not only by military needs but also by their applications in various civilian sectors like logistics, agriculture, and construction. This interdependence challenges the traditional view that defense and commercial sectors operate independently. 5. Growth in advanced air mobility (AAM). The rise of electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft for urban air mobility presents a counterintuitive situation where the greatest environmental benefits such as zero operational emissions are being pursued in a sector that is often criticized for its environmental impact. The expectation that AAM will become viable primarily for passenger transport might overlook the reality that its success hinges on achieving competitive pricing and widespread acceptance. This indicates a need for broader societal and regulatory acceptance which might not align with immediate commercial interests. 6. Global market dynamics and local talent. While there is a strong focus on global market growth, the projected need for 123,000 additional technicians in the U.S. aerospace sector over the next 2 decades suggests that companies are acknowledging the importance of local talent development. This focus on local workforce development despite a globalized market indicates a dual strategy where companies recognize that sustainable growth depends on nurturing local talent pools while also competing in a global landscape. 7. Emerging space economy versus traditional aerospace. The significant growth of the global space economy, valued at $570 billion in 2023, might lead one to assume that traditional aerospace is declining. However, the opposite is true. The growth of the space economy is revitalizing traditional aerospace sectors. Investments in both satellites and launch systems are creating new opportunities that bolster the aerospace supply chain, indicating that both sectors can thrive together rather than one replacing the other. 8. Increased defense spending not solely driven by war. While it is intuitive to think that defense spending increases directly correlate to ongoing wars or conflicts, the current rise in global defense budgets is also attributed to a more comprehensive strategy for preparedness and deterrence. The fact that 59 countries were reported to be at war in 2022 does not solely drive these budgets. Rather, there is a growing recognition of the need for advanced capabilities in anticipation of potential future conflicts which may not be immediately apparent. In conclusion, the projected 50% market growth in the aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sectors by Q2 2027 reveals several counterintuitive dynamics. The interdependence of commercial and defense sectors, the challenges of integrating advanced technologies with workforce needs, and the simultaneous growth amidst supply chain difficulties illustrate a complex landscape where traditional assumptions may not hold. As these sectors evolve, they are likely to redefine their operational paradigms, creating opportunities and challenges that will shape the future of aerospace and defense. In the report on the projected 50% market growth in the aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sectors by Q2 2027, several critical insights might be overlooked by most readers. These insights possess significant implications for the future of these industries. 1. Talent acquisition and retention challenges. One of the most pressing issues highlighted is the anticipated shortfall of 123,000 technicians in the U.S. aerospace sector over the next 2 decades. The significance of this statistic lies in its potential to hinder growth and innovation within the industry. With an aging workforce and high turnover rates, 13% in 2023. Compared to the national average of 3.8%, the loss of experienced personnel will exacerbate existing talent gaps. The focus on hybrid strategies for talent acquisition, including partnerships with educational institutions and the implementation of apprenticeship programs, represents a proactive approach. However, if these strategies do not effectively attract and retain talent, the industry's growth could be severely hampered. This aspect deserves attention because a skilled workforce is fundamental to leveraging technological innovations and meeting growing production demands. 2. Technological integration beyond AI. While AI is prominently mentioned as a driver for operational efficiency, the report indicates that technological advancements extend beyond AI to encompass digital innovations that enhance maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO services. The anticipated integration of AI into MRO predictive maintenance and supply chain management is of paramount importance, as it can significantly reduce downtime and improve operational efficiency. However, the interplay between AI and other technological advancements, such as extended reality XR for training and maintenance, is less emphasized. Understanding this broader technological landscape is vital, as it shapes how companies will innovate and remain competitive. 3. Supply chain resilience. The report stresses that supply chain challenges persist, complicating the industry's recovery from pandemic-induced disruptions. The mention of parts shortages, shipping delays, and geopolitical tensions highlights an ongoing vulnerability that many may underestimate. The establishment of the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition to combat counterfeit parts and ensure quality is a noteworthy development. This coalition exemplifies a collaborative approach to fortify supply chain integrity, which is critical for sustaining operations and maintaining safety standards in aerospace and defense. Readers should recognize that enhanced supply chain resilience is not merely a logistical challenge but a strategic necessity that can influence the entire industry's operational capacity and reputation. 4. Focus on hypersonic and unmanned systems. The projected defense spending allocations, particularly for hypersonic research and unmanned systems, underscore a strategic pivot in military capabilities. The U.S. Department of Defense's request for $163.4 million in fiscal 2025 for hypersonic technologies indicates a long-term commitment to maintaining a technological edge over international competitors. This focus on advanced technologies may reshape defense strategies, emphasizing speed, agility, and precision in military operations. The significance of this trend is profound, as it suggests a shift in how nations prepare for and engage in conflicts, impacting global security dynamics. 5. Advanced air mobility (AAM) and its economic implications. The report's mention of the AAM sector, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, highlights a burgeoning market that could redefine urban transportation. The potential for AAM to offer a competitive alternative to traditional ground transport is noteworthy, but the economic viability of such services hinges on achieving cost parity with existing transportation options. The emphasis on per-seat pricing comparable to premium taxi services indicates that scaling production and operational efficiency will be crucial. This insight holds significance not only for the aerospace industry but also for urban planning and infrastructure development, as cities may need to adapt to accommodate new forms of air transport. 6. Geopolitical factors influencing defense spending. The report emphasizes that geopolitical tensions are a driving force behind increased defense budgets. Yet the implications of these tensions extend beyond mere spending figures. The rising number of countries in conflict and their corresponding defense expenditures suggest a global landscape where military readiness is prioritized. This trend may lead to an arms race influencing international relations and potentially increasing the likelihood of conflicts. Readers should consider how shifts in defense spending can affect global stability, diplomatic relations, and the strategic decisions made by nations. 7. Environmental considerations in aerospace. While the report focuses on technological advancements and market growth, it briefly touches on the environmental aspects of advanced air mobility, particularly the zero operational emissions of eVTOL aircraft. This aspect is increasingly significant as industries face mounting pressure to reduce carbon footprints and adhere to sustainability goals. As public awareness of environmental issues grows, Companies in the aerospace sector must prioritize sustainable practices not only to comply with regulations but also to enhance their brand reputation and attract environmentally conscious consumers. In summary, while the report provides a comprehensive overview of projected growth in the aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sectors, several critical insights may be overlooked. The significance of talent acquisition challenges, the integration of diverse technologies, supply chain resilience, strategic investments in hypersonic capabilities, the economic implications of advanced air mobility, geopolitical influences on defense spending, and environmental considerations all play crucial roles in shaping the future of these industries. Stakeholders must pay close attention to these elements to navigate the complexities and opportunities that lie ahead. The projected 50% market growth across the aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sectors by Q2 2027 is a significant development influenced by several critical factors. The following 4 points are essential for in-depth analysis and discussion. 1. Technological integration and AI advancements. The integration of artificial intelligence (AI) and other digital technologies is transforming the aerospace and defense industries. By 2025, AI applications are anticipated to enhance maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO services, which is vital for operational efficiency. About 81% of industry respondents plan to incorporate AI technologies, indicating a strong shift towards predictive maintenance and improved supply chain visibility. This technological evolution not only improves efficiency but also reduces costs, enhances customer experiences, and boosts overall operational capabilities. As companies increasingly adopt AI, it is imperative to examine the implications for workforce dynamics. As automation may replace certain roles while creating new opportunities requiring advanced skills. 2. Geopolitical tensions driving defense spending. Escalating geopolitical tensions have led to a significant increase in defense spending, surpassing $2.4 trillion in 2023. The U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) has requested an $849.8 billion budget for 2025, emphasizing unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM) solutions. This strategic spending reflects a broader trend where nations prioritize defense capabilities in response to global threats. Analyzing the impact of these geopolitical factors on market growth as well as the implications for international relations and competitive dynamics among nations is crucial for understanding the future landscape of the defense sector. 3. Talent acquisition and workforce challenges. The aerospace and defense industries face significant workforce challenges with a projected need for an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. alone over the next 2 decades. Companies are adopting hybrid strategies that blend competitive wages with partnerships with educational institutions to build a skilled workforce pipeline. As the industry seeks to attract and retain talent, addressing the aging workforce's impact and the need for knowledge transfer becomes vital. The role of digital technologies in enhancing talent acquisition and retention strategies merits further exploration, particularly how these practices can evolve to meet future demands. 4. Supply chain resilience and challenges. Supply chain resilience remains a top priority for the aerospace and defense sectors, especially in light of parts shortages and delivery delays exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and environmental factors. Companies are increasingly focusing on enhancing supply chain visibility through digital technologies to track materials and ensure compliance across multiple tiers of suppliers. Analyzing the challenges faced by the supply chain, including the rise of shipping costs and the impact of global labor shortages, is essential for understanding how companies can adapt their strategies to ensure operational continuity and reliability in the face of ongoing uncertainties. These 4 points encapsulate the critical themes shaping the aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sector's growth trajectory. Analyzing these elements in depth will provide valuable insights into the future of these industries, highlighting the interplay between technology, geopolitical dynamics, workforce considerations, and supply chain management. 1. The Space Race 1957 to 1975. the Cold War rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union led to significant advancements in aerospace technology, culminating in the space race. The launch of Sputnik by the Soviet Union in 1957 marked the beginning of this competition, which drove both nations to invest heavily in their aerospace and defense sectors. The U.S. response included the Apollo program, which successfully landed humans on the Moon in 1969. This era not only showcased rapid technological innovations, particularly in rocket and spacecraft design, but also established the foundation for future advancements in commercial space travel and satellite technology. 2. The Berlin Airlift 1948–1949. In response to the Soviet blockade of West Berlin, the United States and its allies orchestrated a massive airlift operation to supply the city with food and fuel. This operation demonstrated the critical role of logistics and air transport in military strategy and highlighted the importance of air superiority. The successful airlift not only reinforced Western resolve against Soviet aggression but also spurred advancements in cargo aircraft design and air traffic management, influencing future military and civilian logistics operations. 3. The Gulf War 1990–1991. The Gulf War showcased the role of advanced technology in modern warfare, particularly through the use of precision-guided munitions and unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs). The conflict demonstrated the effectiveness of innovations in surveillance, reconnaissance, and logistics, leading to a significant transformation in military strategy and defense spending. The U.S. military's focus on high-tech warfare during this period prompted investments in hypersonic technologies and advanced weaponry that continue to influence current defense strategies and technologies. The aerospace defense surveillance and logistics sectors are set for substantial growth, projected to reach a 50% market increase by Q2 2027. This anticipated growth is driven by advancements in hypersonic aircraft and innovations in unmanned systems as international competition intensifies. Below are key predictions and insights into the future outlook for these sectors. 1. Market dynamics and growth projections. As global air travel demand rebounds, the aerospace sector is experiencing a significant resurgence. The International Air Transport Association (IATA) predicts an 11.6% increase in global passenger traffic in 2024, signaling a recovery from pandemic-induced downturns. Defense spending is also on an upward trajectory, exceeding $2.4 trillion in 2023. This trend is expected to continue, supported by increased budget requests from major defense departments, notably the U.S. Department of Defense (DoD), which requested $849.8 billion for fiscal year 2025. The implications of these figures indicate a robust growth environment for both commercial and defense-related aerospace activities. 2. Technological advancements. Technological integration, particularly with artificial intelligence (AI), is poised to revolutionize operations within these sectors. By 2025, approximately 81% of industry leaders plan to incorporate AI into their maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO services, enhancing predictive maintenance capabilities and supply chain visibility. The focus on unmanned systems and hypersonic technologies will drive research and development efforts, with significant investments anticipated in solid rocket motors and drone technologies. 3. Workforce challenges and solutions. The aerospace and defense industries are facing a notable workforce shortage, with an estimated need for 123,000 technicians in the U.S. over the next 2 decades. Companies are exploring hybrid strategies to attract talent, including competitive wages and partnerships with educational institutions. The emphasis on apprenticeships and advanced training programs is expected to grow, leveraging digital technologies to enhance the training experience and mitigate knowledge gaps caused by retirements. 4. Emerging markets and innovations. The global space economy, valued at $570 billion in 2023, is anticipated to expand further, fueled by advancements in rocket technology and unmanned aerial systems. The commercial sector, particularly in positioning, navigation, and timing PNT technologies, is projected to dominate this growth with significant applications across various industries such as transportation and logistics. The DoD's focus on hypersonic research and development reflects a broader strategic commitment to maintaining technological superiority in defense capabilities. 5. Supply chain resilience. Supply chain challenges, including shortages and delays, continue to plague the industry. However, a shift towards enhancing supply chain visibility through digital technologies is expected to be a key focus area in 2025. Companies will prioritize tracking materials and ensuring compliance across multiple tiers of suppliers to mitigate risks associated with geopolitical tensions and environmental factors. Collaborative efforts such as the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition aim to enhance the integrity and reliability of the supply chain. 6. Advanced Air Mobility (AAM). The AAM sector, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is gaining traction with significant investments from both public and private sectors. The potential for AAM solutions to transform urban transportation is substantial, contingent on achieving competitive pricing and operational efficiencies. The Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) is actively working on certifying eVTOL designs, with several companies targeting operational launches as early as 2025. 7. Geopolitical influences. Geopolitical tensions are driving increased defense spending, with nations prioritizing advancements in drone technology and unmanned systems. The military drone market is projected to grow significantly, reflecting the urgent need for modernized defense capabilities. This trend is mirrored in the commercial sector, where drones are finding applications in construction, agriculture, and logistics. Conclusion. The aerospace, defense, surveillance, and logistics sectors are on the cusp of transformative growth, characterized by technological advancements, strategic spending, and a concerted effort to address workforce challenges. By 2027, the integration of AI and digital technologies will likely redefine operational efficiencies, while innovations in hypersonic and unmanned systems will enhance competitive advantage on a global scale. Companies that proactively adapt to these changes and invest in their workforce and supply chain resilience will be well positioned to thrive in this dynamic landscape.